Long time no see. We got a little bit of sit and go action here. You know, it's been a long time since, maybe a few months since my last strategic video. And in that time, I actually did a lot of, strategic thinking. I wasn't just thinking about random things, I was thinking more about strategic things. And, I figured out just a new weapon that I could add to my arsenal, okay? We got the Wunderbluff, okay? We got the Twilight Theory, okay? I mean, I'm one of the few players, probably the only one to have invented twilighting people, okay? I mean, they even made an entire movie called Twilight, Go back into the YouTube archives, okay? Search the videos by date. Which one came first, my video about twilighting or the movie Twilight, okay? Okay, we have proximity theory. We have reflection theory, okay? Do I reflect? Do I do proximity? Okay, I mean, and there we go. We start off, we're the chip leader now. I mean, it's all downhill from here. So, I mean, these are just some of the things I share with you guys. Now, some of them, you guys don't know about them, okay? And, I got to keep a little bit of the cake for myself. But here, I actually just thought of a new theory, and I'm going to share it with you guys because, frankly, I mean, it's good for the noobs. The pros might know it, but, some of the noobs might not. And it's called all-in value. Basically what it is, it's going all in and seeing what the value is, okay? We go all in and we find out the value of our hand, okay? If we get called by aces here, we got called by Jack 4 and we're ahead. So the value was good. And he hits runners on us. No big deal, okay? We were the chip leader. We can afford to make plays like that. Keep bluffing, girl. Little does she know I'm not a girl. And I wasn't bluffing, actually. Okay. Apparently I wasn't bluffing. Because she called with the worst hand. But anyway. So, I mean, that's all in value right there in a nutshell. And we learned from the value. We learned that we got it in good and we got it out bad. So we learned that the value of our hand changed in the middle of the hand. Mainly the value in our hand changed when the player's hand become better. Then our hand goes from best to worst. Or vice versa. I mean, this is just amazing. Oh my god. This chat is not staged. Oh my god. Anyway, this videos could be a Hall of Fame video already. But I mean, you guys are probably thinking, what the heck? How come I wasn't, making videos for 2 or 3 months? I don't know. Here, I mean, we gotta let go. The values changed. We started off good, we end up bad. And let's see. Yeah, we almost end up bad, but we don't. But the value changes. The value changes in the fact that wasn't all in value because we weren't all in. So it doesn't really matter if we make a bad fold, if we make a good fold. That doesn't really matter because the all-in value isn't there. Now here's an all-in value. I'm not going to be playing games with this Wildcat Vixen. In her chat, she already demonstrated that she knows what she's dealing with. So, I mean, well, basically, I mean, I lost my privileges on the computer. You know, I mean, that's one of the cons. I mean, if you're living the life, there's going to be pros and cons, When I'm living the life, what's a pro? Well, the pro is I never need to cook for myself. Okay, I never need to make my own bed. Let's see what else. I make copious amounts of money every single hour. I have just too many babes. Too many. It's to the point where, I don't even like girls anymore. I don't even like money anymore. It's just, after your, your first dollar, your second dollar, okay, your third dollar is still special, okay? Well, let's keep going. Let's go to the fifth dollar. It's a little special. Let's go to the seventh. Now we're entering multiples of 7. Okay, we square that. We square the 7. Where does that take us? Takes us up to 21. Okay, now the dollars aren't so special. And so on and so forth. So you get... What's up, guys? This is Waterboat. If you guys like my videos and want to see more, just click the subscribe button. If you guys aren't watching this on YouTube, go to YouTube, type in Jeter01, hit enter, and then you get all my videos. To that last dollar, and it's, it just doesn't cut it anymore. But I'm still here. I'm still grinding, Money is money. So, those are the pros, okay? Those are the pros, Pouring glasses of champagne out, Just pouring them on my front yard. This isn't even Compton and I'm doing it. Just 'cause, I can waste things. I can keep the television on all night even if I'm sleeping. I can keep my car running in the garage. I want to burn that extra gasoline, But then there's the drawbacks. I'm living the life, But sometimes you get ahead of yourself. I got banned. I got banned from the computer for 3 months. My mom, she wasn't happy. Now, I don't want to go into detail, but when your mother comes into a room and you're laying on the bed, buck naked, with a condom on, and a 4-inch erection, chances are she's not going to like that, okay? And you're caught in an awkward spot, So, those are the types of cons you're going to be dealing with if you're living the life, if you're grinding each day, bada boom, bada bing, next thing you know, you're busted. We need a jack here. And we whiff. So, in a spot like that, when you're caught with your pants down, there's not many options. You gotta think fast. I told her I was practicing. But when that's your second offense, when that's your third offense, okay, when this has happened already, and you've already said the excuse of you're practicing, she caught my bluff. She knew I wasn't practicing, She knew it was the real thing. She believed her eyes instead of my words. I didn't think on that second level. I didn't think, okay, well, maybe she'll forget what she saw. She outplayed me there. And, I was busted. What can I do? I go back into the tank. 39 chips. Holy mackerel. I mean, I haven't been focusing so much on this. Basically because I was reliving that moment. I mean, that moment in that dark hallway where I'm caught with my pants down, and my mother, she knows I'm bluffing. So, I mean, for 3 months I wasn't allowed to use the computer. And you know what? In that time, what are you going to do? Okay, you could go out, work a 9 to 5, you know? You know, I don't want to be sweeping hallways. I don't want to be flipping burgers. You know, I did that when I was young, okay? When I was 8 years old, I was a janitor. When I was 13 years old, I worked at McDonald's. By the time I was 15, I was doing Safeway. Okay, some of you on the East Coast might not know what Safeway is. It's a groceries, food, chickens, beef, fish, fruit, you name it, they got it. Okay, I was pushing carts, bagging food. Okay, so I mean, I've done that. I've walked that path. It's not for me. For me, it's to be making thousands of dollars every minute. So I mean, I said to myself, okay, I got 3 months here. Let's get better at poker, okay? I don't care if I'm not playing. I could still be thinking about that. That's what you guys have to be doing. You guys are watching my videos right now. You guys are learning. You guys are learning the all-in value. You guys are learning the 39 chip plays, okay? But when you log off YouTube, when you're laying in your bed with your wife or by yourself, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about your wife? Or are you thinking about, how can I get better? How many hands can I raise? How many hands can I fold? How many dollars should I bluff off? These things have to be going through your mind. If they're not, you're not going to get better. So, I mean, I take a negative thing, okay? You think, okay, well, you're laying on a bed with a condom on by yourself. Yeah, that can be a negative if you get caught. Holy mackerel. Oh, we got less than half a blind in our stack. Oh, we're not out yet. This is a war of attrition. But you spin that, you make it positive. And you know what? I just sat there and I just thought to myself, what about all-in values? What about them? You know? Let's find out more about them. And let's push it to the test here. Let's do an all-in value. I mean, let's find out if the Jack-6 is good. My shove is strong. You know, people are going to be folding because they don't want to get it all in here. So, I mean, that's one advantage of the all-in value, of course. And we get it in good again. Let's see if the value is going to change. The value doesn't change, okay? We pick up the main pot, but because we had only half a blind, he picks up the side pot. So now we're in the comfort zone, okay? We were just at half a blind, and we quadrupled up. We got 2 blinds almost, okay? 4 more chips and we're there, okay? We're in the promised land, okay? We'll be greeted by virgins, hundreds of virgins. But we got to grind up there, okay? We got to get those 4 chips. And we got to hope that the blinds don't go up. Because if the blinds do go up, I mean, then we're back to where we started. We're going to have less than a blind. Well, not really. I think they go up to 50, 100. But, I mean, you know, so, I mean, we're testing out the all-in value in this video, and it's working out beautifully. It's working out just beautifully. Because we're seeing how the value is changing. We're seeing how the value is staying the same. For instance, the last all-in value, I mean, the value stayed the same. Jack-6 was ahead on the flop, on the turn, and on the river, and pre-flop. So I mean, not much going on here, you know. Everybody's playing pretty strong. That's what I was afraid of, you know. I was afraid this field was a bit strong. Okay. I mean, because I was rusty. I'll admit it. I mean, I grinded the plate chip tables for about roughly 5 hours before I sat into this sit and go. So I mean, you know, sure, grinding the plate chips, that'll get you, you know, maybe from a confidence level of 7 to a 7.5. But I mean, if you want to be beating the toughest opponents, you got to be playing at that 10. You got to be playing at that 11, man. You got to crank it to 11, just like in Spinal Tap. So I mean, this video is very specific to all in value. I know a lot of my videos go off tangent. Some of them have focused classroom style teachings, which is the beauty of learning, of course, because it could be classroom style, or it can be just regular style. I'm trying to do the math. I think we can fold this. I mean, blinds come around. We still have 6 chips left. But I mean, this video is pretty focused. And right off the bat, I mean, if this guy busts, then you'll see that it was good that we passed up, because now there's only 8 players left. I mean, we finish in 8th instead of finishing 9th. Okay? We go up in the money 1 level. Okay? And that's a beautiful thing. You know, let's say there's 15,000 players in the tournament. Top 1,500 make the money. Okay, well, let's say we're down to the 1,500. So we're all in the money. Now I can just fold my way up the money. Now I could just easily I'm printing money, essentially. Okay? The next player busts. I get an extra penny or 2. Next player busts. And boom, 2 players busted that hand. I've never seen anything more beautiful. This is a lively crowd today. Everybody's having a good old jolly old time. And that's what I expect at these high stakes games. Holy mackerel. The blind level is going up next hand. This is a huge, huge... it's so difficult. I guess it's an all-in value situation. Oh, beautiful. They're splitting. We just need to hit our hand. And we whiff. Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel.